live update, not live update, but a live update. We will also be discussing about why I believe zodiac signs are not tied to our personality is but I'm not going to do mindfulness or laughing therapy now because it's late, about 3 o'clock Pacific time UTC. So already been 1 minute commence live stream. So the reason why I got a new neck pillow, well, someone gave me it, little bit like donate. It's not donate. I think a neck pillow got benefits to it. I only recommend it. Neck pillows it must have benefits to it. So I will be having a live update regarding my neck and regarding as I will be discussing in a video that why I don't always update or give or send a live update, a live notification to any of my platforms. Do bear in mind that, be mindful that I will be busy at times. Especially a case will be ongoing involved in this now called Toby Layton, which got recently he stole my phone, and recently is a crime called daylight street robbery. It happened 2 months ago, so this case is still ongoing. So I will gonna be funny about it, and I will not press any charges. I will let a person get in trouble with maybe a fine, a prosecution, but it's most likely would be prosecution because as I gave my statement and as on police's faces, police don't like us, so they probably want to prosecute because they don't really like criminals, and police meant to reserve and protect. So this is ongoing. I will not tell the public that what was in my statement. I will not say what the police saying or what I'm saying in a statement. Everything is hush hush. This is due to any compromises. When that boy assaulted me, I stopped my phone. He fucking stunk of cannabis. His clothing absolutely stunk of cannabis. His fucking breath stunk. So I got a result. I got a full name, and that's a result I want. Just know this, whoever watches me like stalking, spying on my social medias, just know you will get prosecuted, and if anything in conversation will be held against you and will use it against you in court of law. So, if anything may be given in evidence. For example, if a person stalk, harass and spying and one other person misinformation and lie about me, and that person did evidence and go on social media and find my username, like if any conversation will be recorded for quality and training purposes. Just to be aware of that. Just also be aware, regardless of that matter, it will be held against you and used against you in court of law. That's mean, it will be prosecution, and like I say, regardless of this matter, if anyone from my area that knows my name and they find me while it's misinformation, then it will be held against you and used against you in court of law. And that's mean every conversation you will say will be quality and training purposes will be recorded and monitored. So just know this, if you're a stalker and if you got a weird obsession that find me on social media like YouTube for instance, and the police find out, the police may have restrictions. It's basically a bit like a strike. If you restrictions is like a strike. Like it's like a warning. It's not a warning, it's like a restriction instead of a warning. First it's a warning, and then it's a strike, or it may be both, but strikes and restrictions will apply to you. So, for this person who has been ongoing actually, as this person, as of this person, he told someone to assault me. That's not acceptable. If I find his name or anything or any information, regardless to any public use, will be hold and use it against you in court of law. And there would be an offence involved too. Just know this, people, stalking is very serious offence. Stalking is worse than harassment. But I'm a person, I have to be funny about it, because when people stalking, it's with obsession. And it sometimes means you have got mental health issues like psychosis, and you're not thinking straight. I will be given my. There will be. I just thinking about something. There would be more rules on Discord, further rules. The list will keep going on and on, like was similar to CPS. Similar what a CPS will say and do. We only have rules to protect our live streams, to protect our community from others, because anyone could be anyone. And there are rules like any laws out there, and like any streamers out there, we have rules as a purpose. And if you don't obey them rules, then rules will apply to you. Same for public use. But if anything mentioned, it will be recorded for training and quality purposes and may be used against you in court of law. But I found Discord, soon I will be having heavy rules, and same for Twitch. There would be heavy rules in place. So no one cannot say any crime names or anything. We will be heavy on you, we will be hard on you, and we will use it against you. But like I say, I don't know what's going on behind the scenes right now. As on quote unquote, there's this ongoing investigation. So the police can arrest the boy at any time. And also, I will be asking the police to get a harassment warning order in place for those who has been bullied me in the past, who has been harassing me. And for those who said you just making it worse, all them people will receive a harassment warning order, whether they like it or not, because the law now have to be strict on them. Criminals cannot do whatever they want, whatever it suits them. At the end of the day, the law are important to this planet. The law are in place for multiple reasons. And although if any corruption involved, I just raise that concern up. But I will be making a statement regardless of this, that I don't know if I will be live streaming. Well, when I'm on holiday now it's kind of taking a break. But I'm not saying too much on air or anything, so I haven't heard anything. And I'm not obliged to say anyway. All hush hush, as I'm quote unquote being funny about it. And also just know I don't know who. I know my community is looking at my YouTube, but I don't like strangers. So for the time being, if any self-care people that are watching, your conversations will be recorded for quality and training purposes for any public use and will be held against you and used against you in court of law. If anything you may say will be given in evidence. So, it come to my attention that there is slightly corruption, but it's not. But there's slightly subtle of evidence that the law need to be harsh and strict on. So, you want me to tell you a little story? Now, CCTVs down Coronation Square, Reading, Berkshire, and one of CCTVs has been damaged. So, that's one of the reasons why the law have to be harsh and strict. And that also one of the reasons why I will apply a harassment warning order. Because when people damage CCTVs, they cannot do these kind of things. The law have CCTVs for a reason, to catch criminals out and to make a safe space community. It's not there to have CCTVs to be sabotaged, destroyed. Otherwise, you have to deal with the consequences. So, I'm going to repeat this conversation again. Now some things will be terminated. So, as my case is still ongoing, as I know the boy who done it, and his body language seemed aggressive, and his daylight, it most likely would be prosecution. But it would be a good result for me and the police. So, just a quick heads up again, as some people ages ago lying about using my copyright material now will be recorded for training and quality purposes. And as I know, South Lane is bad area, bad influence area, high crime area with these idiots. That this area will be banned on my socials. So, if any people that are in this area, you will get banned. And I will use it against you in court of law, and if anything you may say will given in evidence. and will be recorded for quality and training purposes and will use it against you in court of law and public use. So also, people can upload my content. First, they need to have my permission, but I can take it down at any time, whether you ask permission or not. If you appeal to it, if you dispute it, then it will be used against you. And if you say is fair use, will also be used against you. Got low battery. Okay. I have done what I have done, but I need to repeat this conversation again. But after that, it will be terminated, as some people may use zodiac signs tied to a personality. Let me have one thing clear. Zodiac signs is not tied to any personality. It's make-believe, it's fairy tale, it's a lie, so that people want to put words into your head to make you worse or to make you think it's true. Reason why it's zodiac signs is because it's our birth sign, the month we are born in, is with sun position over an ocean, is a star in us, is stars in the sky. So that's all not got any benefits to it, and there's no significant evidence to support its claim. So it's not tied to anyone's personality. So zodiac signs are a myth, are false beliefs, but all I can say is about our zodiac signs is our birth sign is a star in the sky, each star. The reason why it's a zodiac sign is because we have got 10 planets in our solar system, including the sun and the moon. There's total of 12. And also there is 12 zodiac signs. And also we have got 12 months in a year. That's why it's a myth, because people want to put these words into your head. So with that being said, zodiac signs will be terminated and will not be discussed in any further live streams or any further videos. But therefore, I will be making the fact that zodiac signs are zodiac signs, and people may think it's tied to our personalities. So, zodiac signs are nothing special. It's just the month we are born in. But there's no evidence. So, it doesn't tie to our personality. It doesn't involve our human life. Okay, guys. We will, later tomorrow, we will do some more laughing therapy and mindfulness. Because I want to get all this off my chest, as I think it would be beneficial for my community. But for other people, no. But let other people be other people. But mindfulness, when I'm doing mindfulness and laughing therapy, it's only for my community. It's only people I know, and it's me. That's it. End of story, end discussion. So it's 3:30 now, Pacific. So I will watch YouTube, a TikTok live stream, but I will go to bed after. But I kind of fully understand why they may put zodiac signs on the internet like Google and like TikTok, because they want to get people to believe it. But I'm afraid it's a lie. And then some sort of people could be a narcissist, could be fake people, could be no people, could be automatic system. So now subject could be, it could be plenty of things like fraud, misinformation, but mostly compulsive liar. I do like the idea of zodiac signs, but people sometimes look up zodiac signs because regardless of their date of birth, but although it doesn't tie to any one personality, any personality which is negative or positive traits are complete false. So, I will be laughing at that subject. I will gonna end this live stream now. If any live update or if I can't disclose any matter regardless of ongoing investigation and what's going on behind the scenes of the police. So I will update, but I will not always update or give live notification due to I be busy. But as this is ongoing investigation, I don't want to say wrong things, but it looking 50-50 promising. But I'm not holding my hopes, but I will make sure this person will get told of and prosecuted for it. If anyone involved, it would be the same circumstances. And if anyone related to a family called Layton's, or if anyone involved with assault, and find me on social media, you will get banned. There is zero tolerance for anything.